All right, so welcome on board. Yeah, yeah, once again, so welcome on board, everyone. Um, this is James. Thank you for taking time to join us for the Partnership Reward Program from an advert you saw on Facebook. So if you're here today, it means you came across an advert on Facebook and you're looking towards building an extra source of income for yourself through, businesses online, financial trading in particular. And you've come to the right place. And I tell you, this is also the right time for you to get started and get involved. This is a very quick session. We should be done in an hour, and you can trust us not to go beyond an hour. That means we should be getting started in just about a minute or two to delay anybody's time. So while we are getting settled to join the class, I'll enjoy us to keep our audios mute and our videos off so we can have decorum. We're having a very awesome member of our team taking this session today. It's going to be an awesome, a wonderful time. Just a quick 1 hour that you're going to enjoy. I can see a couple of us joining in already. We may need to change our display name to our email addresses, so your account manager would be able to follow up with you after this call. Mr. Ekunda or Joseph, if you can hear me, you're welcome aboard. Mr. Gerald Ibedion, so we may have a couple of Ekudayo database and we won't know who exactly joined this class, except we have your email address. So it would do your account manager good and you also, a lot of good to have your display name changed to your email address. I'll be the co-host for this session and I can help you get that done. You can just drop your email address on the chat or send it to me in a direct message. I'll get that sorted for you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so right about now, I want us to take time to appreciate the presence of Princess Ubo. Yeah, she's one of the best hands we have on ground here at RallyTrade. She's going to be taking us through this session, and trust me, you're going to be enjoying the session. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Princess. Hello, Princess.
Hello, Mr. James. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, everyone. You're all welcome to the Partnership Reward Program hosted by RallyTrade. And my name is Uber Princess. I'll be your host for today. I'm actually the IB manager, that's the introducing broker manager, and I'll be taking us through a journey of how we can earn without placing a single trade. The sweet thing about today's class is that it's going to be for both existing traders or persons that are still new to the idea of trading, or people who are just looking to earn money from the internet without even joining the business of trading. So it's fit for every single person. As long as you have an internet connected phone, this business is for you. I want to welcome you once again. And like my co-host said earlier, if you're just joining us, kindly help us change your username to your email address so we can get into business and start getting the money rolling. I'm all about how to make the money, how to increase the income, how to take our finance from this level to another level. So I'll be taking us through a whole journey, letting us understand the benefits of this business, of the partnership business, benefits of online business, and benefit of passive kind of income. We have different type of income, and in all of it that we have, the most trusted so far that has lingered for many years has been the partnership business, or as we call it, it could also be called the passive type of income. One thing about the passive income is that it keeps coming. It's a stream of income that doesn't stop. It keeps coming, and it's something you can always bank on at any time and any day. All right. So with that being said, I would like to go into business. We don't want to waste our time today. We just want to go straight to business and see how we can maximize today's class. For those that are just joining us, I welcome you once again to the Rally Partnership Reward Training, which is also a platform where we learn how to make income, how we can earn more for ourselves without placing a single trade. I'm sure that's what caught your attention. And for those joining us, my name is Uber Princess. I'm the partnership manager here at RallyTrade, and I'll be your host for today. Now, if you look on my screen, I have two hands coming together, which we have RallyTrade and we have you. And what does this mean generally? When you have RallyTrade and you have you can see that it's like a handshake. It's a handshake. So it's a partnership program coming together to do something together, coming together to see how we can help ourselves and benefit from our growth together. And with that being said, I would like to buttress a lot of my points, starting with this particular story. You know, these stories are very keen to me. It's not just a random story that you hear about. It's something that shows a build-up of an importance of a particular type of business. You know, it's not every business you're to venture into, but in every business you do, make sure you have an investment and you have a passive type of income, because those are the two key things that can even last you at your point of retirement. Okay. Now, the question on this on my screen says, are you carrying a bucket or are you building a pipeline? I need to also ask ourselves this question, because as much as we see ourselves going day to day, some of us, we have jobs that we're doing, some of us have businesses that we're running, but at the end of the day, when our income comes in at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter, or how many times we get to receive it, do you think it's a pipeline or do you think it's a bucket? Now, you would get to know which type of income you're earning by the end of the story. So stick with me, because it's going to be a very interesting one. Now, the parable that I'm about to give to us, the parable of the pipeline I'm about to give to us was written by Brooke Hedges, and it's something that gives you an ideology of your standing when it comes to your finance. You know, I'm a preacher of your finance has to be top notch. You need to have a backup plan. Even your backup plan has to have a plan. If you're in Nigeria and you're in Nigeria, and you know for a fact that anything can happen at any time, but your finance has to be stable. Your finance has to be steady. You need to have the mentality of having multiple streams of income. I cannot stress that enough. So in the parable, if you stick with me, we're going to look at what happened in this story and where you fall into, and also what adjustments you can make. Because I keep saying this thing, it's not too late. If you find yourself on the other side, which we will get to know, you can always pick up yourself and do something or change something. Okay. Now, the story actually starts with two brothers in a village, okay, two cousins in a village named Pablo and Bruno. They lived side by side, and in everything they did, they made sure that any opportunity that comes in the village, any opportunity that arrives in the village, they are always available to do it. So, like, they are always available, an opportunity actually arrived, and they were asked to carry buckets of water from the village cistern to the town square. That was all they were asked to do. As Nigerians, we might see these people like everyday people, like the outside men that do the carrying of water. Like in Lagos, we call them Merua. So stuff like that was what they were asked to do. And taking that opportunity, immediately they saw it, they were like, okay, no wahala, it's something I can do. So each man grabbed the bucket and they headed to the river. And by the end of the day, they will fill the town system to the brim. So it means that every water they're carrying from the town system, they're taking it all the way to the village square, which is, if you ask me, kind of tedious. But let's see what happened. They say Pablo's back ached and his hands were blistered from carrying the buckets. Please, I want you to stick with me, because it's actually very interesting. You know, sometimes I figure out that whatever we are doing, we have to narrow it into the fact that, can this thing be done continuously? Can I sustain this particular means of living, or can I sustain this particular style of working? You know, some work that we do, you know, there's a saying that says you walk like an elephant, but you eat like an ant. That means you're putting in extra, you're putting in so much effort, but at the end of the day, when it's time for your return to come, it is very small. Some jobs are actually so tedious that if you are not there, nothing can happen. You know, in one other seminar I took, I made sure I made people understand that there's a difference between smart work and hard work. But some people say, oh, work smart, don't work hard. But I believe that you have to integrate the two. You still need hard work, but you need to also implore the idea of smart work. Now, let's see what happened. These men started fetching the water, but one of them, Pablo, started having pains on his body, blisters in his hands, his feet will swell. And in the morning, he would wake up and he would hate or dread his work. Is this you? Some of us, some of us actually hate your jobs. Like, you'll be like, in the morning when you wake up, you're like, how do I want to stand up and continue again? How do I continue doing the same job, jump bus in the morning, leave my house by 4:30? Some people that work in very far distance, I will leave my house as early as 4:35, come back in the evening. I don't have a life of my own. This was Pablo's situation. But let's see what he did about it. Remember, there are two brothers. Let's see what he did about it. Pablo vowed to think of a better way to get water from the river to the village. He vowed to what? Think. Thinking is the key word. Sometimes we keep living our lives, we keep doing things, and we keep moving on like that without thinking about our situation. They say if the shoe hurts you, you have to think of a way to fix the hurt. Is it that you get a new shoe or you expand the shoe or something? Okay, so let's see what happened going forward. The next morning, as they grabbed their buckets and headed for the river, Pablo said, instead of lugging buckets back and forth for pennies a day, let's build a pipeline from the village to the river. Now, this particular saying by Pablo wasn't just brought out of nowhere, because he thought about it. He had a rethink, and he was like, okay, whenever you think, always a solution comes forth. But if you choose not to think of something, every other solution will look dormant to you. Now, he thought about it overnight, and he said, why don't we just find a way to do this thing differently? Why don't we build a pipeline? Sometimes the solution to your problems, maybe financial problems, maybe physical, whatever it is, the solution can actually sound crazy to some people, but it depends on how much you want to have a change in a particular situation. So what did he do? He said, let's build a pipeline. And he was talking to his brother, Bruno. Let's build a pipeline, Bruno. Let's see how things can change. Let's instead of us lugging bucket for pennies, let's change the narrative. But guess what? A pipeline, Bruno, like, whoever heard of such a thing? Bruno shouted. So sometimes the solution to your finance, the solution to your business can actually sound outrageous to some people. But let's see what happened going forward. He said, we have a great job, Pablo. I can carry 100 buckets a day. At a penny a bucket, that's $1 a day. Now, I want to say this is an employee mindset. When you believe that, I work from 1st of the month to 30th of the month and I'm being paid salary, I don't need another job. I'm good where I am. Whatever I'm getting from this job, it's like $1 a day. Salary is not just the month they pay you. They pay you for every day's work put together. Cumulatively is what you now get paid at the end of the month, or bi-weekly, or however you're being paid. So it's a mentality that most of us have. You'd be like, I collect salary now. I'm good. I received this, I received that. I don't think I need any change at this point in time. He said, by the end of the week, I can buy a new pair of shoe, and by the end of the month, I can buy a cow, which is, by the end of the month, I can buy a pair of shirts and a pair of trousers. By the end of 6 months, I can maybe change some things in my house, maybe my furnitures, and by the end of 6 years or 10 years, I can buy a car. That is an employee's mindset, a fixated mindset that doesn't change based on the situation or circumstance. Now, we have weekends off and 2 weeks paid vacation every year. We are set for life. Get out of here with your pipeline idea. Trust me. Like I said, sometimes the solution to whatever problems or whatever finance issues you're having might actually sound outrageous to others. It is okay. They say if it doesn't sound crazy, then it's not good enough. Trust me. Now, but Pablo was not easily discouraged. He patiently explained the pipeline plan to his best friend, and he would work part of the day carrying the bucket, and in the night he would do what? He would be building the pipeline. Now, you can see that when he thought about a solution, he decided to employ this solution. That is where execution comes in. So sometimes, yes, you might actually think of a solution, but if you have a bad execution, or if you don't think of a better strategy, this solution will just be dormant and useless to you. Now, bringing this, I like to link this, or I like to merge this with an employee's mindset, because most of us here are employees. Some of us have businesses, which is very fantastic. Now, as an employee, I'm sure that before you got your job, or at the early hours of your dreams, you were like, I would like to have a business of my own. But I want to ask us a question today. How many hours a day do you put into building your own business? How many hours a day do you employ into making sure that your business would grow or something different will happen for you? That's a question we should have in mind. Well, for Pablo, he decided to make a shed. I will do the buckets in the morning and then work on my own business in the evening. So Pablo knew it was going to be hard. Sometimes you splitting yourself, building your own business or building a passive type of income or having another thing with your own current job might be tedious. Trust me, it is tedious. I have a business of my own and I am also working. So sometimes it's tedious, but when I look at the light at the end of the tunnel, it keeps me going. Yes, because I know at the end of the day, I will have a brand big enough to represent myself. So if you don't have that mentality, please, I'm going to be uploading our softwares and reinstalling our softwares today so we can buy into that mentality. You say, because he was paid by the bucket, he knew his income would drop. Okay, he also knew it might take a year or two before his pipeline would pay. Hard work takes time. Consistency is needed. Discipline is needed. But Pablo believed in his dream and went to work. Now, finally, Pablo's big day arrived. His pipeline was complete. No matter how long you are doing it, as long as there's consistency, there's hard work, truth to it is that it will definitely come to fruition. The villagers crowded around as the water gushed from the pipeline into the village cistern. This is good. Now that the village had a steady supply of fresh water, people from around the countryside moved into the village and the village would prospered. So it might actually be that business idea of yours that you've been shoving at the side that can actually provide jobs for people. You know, sometimes people be like, oh, I want to have a business. Well, yes, you having a business can also put food in other people's plates, because you, in your business, if you scale up or when you scale up, you will get to employ new people. You will need more hands to work with. You will also patronize more and people will also patronize. So one way or the other, it's like a cycle that actually comes together to help everything. Now, his pipeline, when he thought about his pipeline, I'm sure he had a full thought about it, but you can see that his pipeline actually didn't just help him, but also helped his village to prosper. So once the pipeline was complete, Pablo didn't have to do carry buckets anymore. It has put an end to his day-to-day job. Okay, the water flowed whether he worked or not. It flowed whether he ate. It flowed whether he slept, and it flowed on weekend while he got paid. Now, you can see that once you have an income that has already been set for you, or a business that has already been set for you, it gets to a point where this business gets into autopilot. The business starts running itself even without your input in it. That's why you can see business people be like, oh, currently I'm in Maldives with my family, or currently I traveled, I took a business trip to see if I can venture into some other business. And then you still see them getting returns. They get paid daily. Reports are being given. That is the kind of income you should be aiming for. Yeah. Then this says the more money flowed, the more the more the water flowed, the more money flowed into Pablo's pockets. Now that is a type of income that I like to be part of, and that is the type of income I'm bringing to us today. Now, Pablo's pipeline is called residual income. Residual income. If you've not heard about residual income, you're in the right place, because I'm about to take us through a very wide journey on how we can not just be part of this, but make sure we maximize it, that this year, in fact, in the next 2-3 months, we will be earning from this residual type of income. For those just joining us, you're welcome. My name is Uber Princess. I'm the host for today, and I'm also the partnership manager here at RallyTrade. I'm going to be showing us how we can actually make residual income work for us, how we can earn from the internet, how we can earn from almost doing nothing. Remember, almost doing nothing. Okay, now let's see the journey. What is residual income? Okay, what is residual income? Residual income is the passive income that comes in every month, whether we show up or not. That's the beautiful thing of it. Now, you don't have to log in every morning. You don't have to call us like, oh, I am sick. Okay, if you're sick, we're debiting you for today. It doesn't happen when you have residual type of income. You can be sick and then your job is still running for you. You're still you're still bringing in the cash. Now, it is when you no longer get paid on your personal effort alone, okay? But you get paid on efforts of hundreds or even thousands of others on the efforts of what? Your money. So it's like planting a tree. The tree you're planting, it might not turn into a big tree and shade immediately, but over the period of time, whenever it grows, the fruits you're going to enjoy from it, there's a shade you're going to enjoy from it, and then you can also plant more trees and it can expand. Now, passive type of income is the go-to for any person. I like passive income because I'm also a part of it. I'm into the partnership business and it's fantastic for me. I can casually just stroll into my CRM, which I'm going to be explaining all this to us. I'm casually just strolling and just make my withdrawals of any amount of money I want, even without even putting particular attention on it. It keeps coming to me even without working. Now, when you go to bed tonight, I want us to ask ourselves questions. What percentage of your day do you actually keep aside, or do you actually spend in creating residual income or creating another business that you really want, not just your job? Now, this question is thrown to each and every one of us here. So if your answer is 0, that means in a week or in a day, you don't even spend any time building your own business, then you're in trouble. Because the truth about it is that if you decide to work every day to make money, you will work until you die. So you need to understand that this residual income or passive income is actually the best way to go in growing. Now, how do you actually generate income beyond trading? How do you make money without placing a single trade? Let's go into business. What is RallyTrade's partnership? What are we talking about? Who is RallyTrade, and how can we actually make this thing work for ourselves? I know these questions are going through our mind, but we'll be taking each and every one of it going forward. Now, the richest people in the world, they do what? They look for network. You know, yeah, there's this mentality my mom used to say. She says, if you want to know a rich person, a rich person knows a lot of people. I'm like, no, a rich people has money. She said, no, there are some places where your money might not be able to push in for you, but the people you know can actually open doors for you. And it was true. I remember when I moved to I went to school in Ife. I was still trying to find my way around, and her classmate's apartment was where I stayed before I could get my hostel and everything. And all she does it was a single call. Please, my daughter is coming there. Please, I want you to take care of her and everything. Now, in this particular situation, we had the money, but we didn't have the apartment. But knowing somebody actually made it work. So the richest people you know in the world, they actually build network, okay? While every other person is saying, oh, which job is recruiting? Oh, which company is going to take me? Oh, which company is going to pay me the highest for my time and my service? Others that are looking for network actually build themselves to actually be better. This was taken by Robert Kiyosaki. If you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, this is a very, very powerful quote with him. Now, let's go into business. What is business partnership? What is business partnership? You know, I talked about residual income, okay? And I said when I welcomed, I was like, welcome to the RallyTrade Partnership Business Conference, okay? Now, what is business partnership before we go into how we can make the residual income? Now, a partnership is an agreement where parties known as business partners agree to cooperate to advance what? Their mutual interests. Now, a partner is, you need something, I need something, okay? I might not be able to get it done solely, but I need you to work with me so we can make this thing come into reality or come into fruition. So the partnership system may be based on individual, maybe based on business, can be interest-based organization, schools, government, or a combination of all of them. Now, that's what a partnership is about. Now, when you talk about partnership, that's you and somebody coming together to work as a fusion. Now, let's talk about business partnership. Now, in business partnership, it is specific to a legal type of relationship formed over an agreement, okay, between two or more individuals to do what? To carry out business. So this time around, there's an agreement on ground, so nobody is going back on any person. Their words, their signatures and everything. And this partnership kind of business is an investment type of business, which what each investor or partner has to share the profits that comes out of it. And that's where RallyTrade comes in with you. For us, some of us are actually new to this. Some of us are actually existing clients that are here. RallyTrade is actually an international service provider. We started our business in Europe, but we got established here in Nigeria, and we provide brokerage services to emerging economy. So we're an intermediary between the financial market and you, but you're partnering with us to see how you can make residual income. All right. So to build a successful partnership, it needs to be mutually beneficial. I need to be achieving something from it. I need to be gaining something from it. You need to gain something from it. That's when it's mutually beneficial to both of us. And it also needs to be closely managed. Management is key. No matter how good a business is, there are some hotels I'm sure you have seen. This hotel was top notch when it was built. The facility is good, the standard is on point and everything. But after 5 to 6 years, you go back there and it's like a write-off, and you're wondering what happened. Management is key in any business. So I'm going to be taking the key components in business partnership. Okay, the first we have is mutual benefits. The second is what proper management, and the third is what trust. If these three things are lacking in any partnership business, it doesn't necessarily have to be with RallyTrade. Any partnership business you want to go into, any business you want to partner with someone, and there is no mutual benefit, there's no proper management, there's no trust, please run. Okay, so who is a RallyTrade partner? You know, I've said RallyTrade, I've mentioned the partnership, I've mentioned what we do and all. So who is a RallyTrade partner? Who is a Rally partner? A Rally partner is a client who introduces new customers to RallyTrade. Now, new customers, new clients, new businesses to RallyTrade. Once you are able to say, oh, okay, I have enjoyed the service I have had with this person or with this company, and I would like new people to also join this company through me, automatically you are a RallyTrade partner. Okay, and in return for referring these customers to us, the partner receives a fee. We call it rebate. Okay, now this fee is actually is generated from the financial trading, which is the spread that we charge our clients. This fee is being generated from it. So the spread that we charge our clients every time they access the financial market is what we then share with you, and then we get to use it. You get to get it as your rebate or as your commission at the end of maybe a day or a month or a week, and all of it, like, because it's a cumulative over a period of time. Now, a partner with RallyTrade is also known as introducing broker. That's why I said I'm the IB manager. So I am the IB manager, and I'll be helping you through your journey of this residual income. I'll be helping you with the information you've been needing, with registration and all of it. I'll make sure I see to it that you get the best service so far. Now, in RallyTrade here, we call our partners introducing broker, because you are also a semi-broker that is bringing in businesses to the company to actually get them to trade with us. So you are the person that actually performs this exact function, but there are advantages to this business. There's a reason why we want to partner with you, and there's a reason why we're looking that you also get to partner with us. Now, in this business of partnership, no matter who you're doing it with, have it in mind that 2 heads is always better than 1. It might be 2 heads, it might be 10 heads, but when you have more people doing it, it's always better because you can scale up easily, it's larger, and then your profit potential is very, very high. Now, another reason is because your business is easy to establish and startup costs is what is very low, unlike when you have to cater for every single thing yourself. Another reason is because more capital is available for the business. So if you want to scale up, if you want to grow, there's a lot for you to actually work with during the business. And another reason is high caliber employees can be made to manage your business. Remember, I said something, I said management is key in whichever business you are doing. If you don't have good management system in your business, you in fact, it might fail, or it will fail. Even if it doesn't fail immediately, in short period of time, it will be over. Now, there's an opportunity for income splitting, which means partner business affairs are private. Now, opportunity of income splitting also means that when the profit comes in, like I mentioned earlier, the spread, it is being shared between the partner and RallyTrade. And another thing is that anything you do, whatever you do in this business, whatever profit you're making, even if you have a friend of a friend of a friend that is around, they don't have to know about your business. You have an office in our system completely and solely for your own activities. So every person you're bringing in, you get to monitor them and all of it like that. So it is private, okay? Everything is private for you. Now, the big question here is that with this partnership business she's talking about, how can one make money from it? How can I make money as an IB with RallyTrade, as an introducing broker with RallyTrade? I'm sure that's where our minds are. Okay, yes, she's talking about this, but how do I make money? Get to the point. Well, it is very, very easy. First, you need to understand that RallyTrade's partnership model, it's a type that gives you so much ground for you to grow in a very short period of time, and it also has its own strategies that you can actually integrate or employ, that you can also make so much for yourself. Now, I have the process of how to actually join the RallyTrade model technique and how to actually stand firm with it. Now, the benefits of this business is what I'll be taking next. We have several benefits in this business. We have several benefits that you can actually get from this business. The first thing we have here is a lucrative commission system. Now, the lucrative commission system means that it's flexible. You can be top earner, you can actually increase, you can actually scale up whenever you see what you're doing. If you want to actually push it up over a period, yes, you can do that. Multi-tier up to 3 level, which means that you're earning not just from the people you're bringing into the business, or not just from the people that are joining through you. Also, if they decide to become partners also, you can also earn from them, and the people afterwards, you can also earn from them. So we have up to 3 tiers of earning scheme here. Also, it's fast and transparent payment system. Normally, our withdrawal system takes about 30 minutes max, 15 to 30 minutes max, and you get your money in your bank account. You have 24/5 support. You have local presence. We have offices in Port Harcourt. We have office in Lagos. We have office in Ibadan, and we have office in Abuja. We also have other partnership offices in different places. So we also have you will be given a personal account manager, and also the people you're referring will be getting their own account manager to see to it that they are being taken care of duly. There's no limit to our commission. There's no boundaries. You can, even if you make $10,000 a year, you can withdraw as much as you want. There's free customizable marketing tools to assist your publicity. If you're looking to do a campaign online, which I'll be taking going forward, you're looking to do a campaign online, yes, we have marketing tools to assist you at every point in time. And then the revenue share of 80% of the net spread. So if you put a cumulative of the 3 tiers of earning, you can get up to 80% of the entire net spread. Okay, so now the IB commission structure is something that has I've broken down. Remember, I said it's up to 3 tiers. So I was able to break it down here. I have the first level, I have the second level, and I have the third level. Now, from the first level, I want us to follow my cursor where I have this purse. Can we all see where my cursor is? Okay, from this first level, you can see that this person has about 2 different people under the person. Now, from this first level, whenever you introduce 2 people and these people start trading, on the first level, you get 60% net spread from those clients that are directly registered under you. So whatever instruments they are trading, I'm going to be taking that going forward. Whatever instrument they're trading, you are going to be earning 60% off their net spread. And then if these 2 persons also bring in other persons to join the business, you are going to be earning 15% from them. And from the third tier, you're going to be earning 5%. That's why I said earlier, I said you have up to 80% earning in net spread. Okay, now we have the understanding of the IB commission, and what I just showed us is just a diagram. Now I want to break it down to a very understandable way, how we can see it or how we can practically show you how it happens. Now I have this example here. I have this example introducing broker commission payout. Now the first table I have here, the first row I have here, it says clients, instruments, average spread, net spread, lots traded, and rebates. What does this mean? Don't let it bother you. What does this mean? If you introduce 5 clients into the business, and the 5 clients are trading in currencies, that's US, Euro USD, USD JPY, any of those currency pairs. Now, if they are able to gather an average spread of 20, the net spread, because the platform we're going to be trading, they have to also get their commission. So now the net spread of it is how much? Is 12. Now from this 12 net spread, if they are able to trade 25 lots all together, that's in the 5 of them, we're able to trade at least 25 lot size under you, your rebates on that should be at least $300, at least $300. Now, if you have 5 clients that are under you, directly under you, that are trading commodities, it is actually higher, and they're able to trade at least 25 lot sizes. You should actually be getting in your rebate, you should be getting nothing less than $525. Why you can see that there's difference in this rebate is because depending on the instruments, the spread for the instrument differs. It's not the same. So the spread for currency is not the same for the spread for indices or for commodities. That's why it differs. And then we have the second tier profits, which is the 15% from the people that are registered under the people you registered. You get, if they are able to trade about 20 lots, you can still earn up to $30 rebate under those people. And I have them even up to the third tier, which is the 5%. I don't want to bombard us with all of this. I'll be giving us more information on this. I'll be taking a class after this, and also I'll be sending us follow-up details on our email to explain the breakdown even better. Okay, so how much can you make as an IB? If I'm showing you $30, I'm showing you $300, I'm showing you $525, how much can you make as an IB? How much how much can you make max in as an IB? Well, I have another table that shows how much potential you can generate as an IB based on the number of people you have registered under you, or based on the number of people you have actually referred. Now, I want us to take note of this because I need to put this disclaimer. Registering people or inviting people to RallyTrade doesn't mean you start earning immediately, okay? Now, what makes you earn is that when you bring in these people actually have to trade. You know, RallyTrade, we're a broker, so we don't get to earn unless these people start trading. So even if these people join this business, or the people you refer join the business and they don't take any single trade, we will not be able to make anything. You know, we get to make money from the spread. The spread is the difference between the bid price and the ask price. So it is that spread that we get to make money from, that we split with you that have referred them to us. So have it in mind that if you refer at least 300 people, and the 300 people, none of them are trading, there'll be nothing, because RallyTrade only makes money when people are actually trading. So duration, I have this table here. It shows duration to build a social network, number of people you've referred, average lot traded. It's just a follow-up from the first one I showed us before. So in 3 months, let's say you were able to refer 50 persons, and each of these persons were able to trade at least 10 lot size each. In rebates, you should have gross monthly $500 in rebates. And if you're in 6 months, if you're able to refer at least 25 people that are actively trading, and each of the 25 persons have been able to trade how much? 10 lot sizes. In rebates, you should at least monthly have nothing less than $2,500. Now, this actually differs because I've seen a situation whereby a partner of us had a program. He did a program, and in 2 weeks he had about $400 plus. Yes, he had about $400. It was one of the fastest growth I've ever seen. Now, situations like that can actually happen. I will explain what I mean by the IB program. Situations like that can actually happen, but it's a faster way to grow. So this is just, I'm giving okay, what if this happens? What if this is in place? This is what you will get in results. Now, let me show you other examples of people, what they've been able to earn so far. You know, I've been giving a tabular example, but let me give you the client of ours and some account statements of what they've been able to do. Now, this is what it typically looks like when you call a bank statement in RallyTrade's partnership office. This is what a typical bank statement looks like. And you can see that this person actually joined the business and made a steady withdrawal. So it doesn't have to be a monthly withdrawal. It can be every single day you make withdrawal. As long as the money is there, as long as your clients are trading, you get to earn. You can see this person has a total withdrawal of how much? $11,000. $11,000 in the space of how many? 2 years. $11,000. That's quite a lot. And even till date, this client is still withdrawing, because with or without the client, RallyTrade will always see to it that the people that you have brought into the business are steadily trading. I'm sure some of us were contacted, some of us were called, oh, good afternoon, you registered for a program, you're going to be here tomorrow, and all of it. So we always make sure that we follow suit with our clients, because they are very, very precious to us. So this is where the partnership business comes in. You're getting to refer them, we are getting to train them, we're getting to coach them, we're going to retain them, making sure that they're trading and you are earning. Now, this is another example I have here. In the space of 1 year plus, 2 years, also 2 years, okay, this client has done a total withdrawal of 14,000 plus, almost $15,000 in withdrawal. So it's actually very, very, very profitable. Not just that, it's very passive. Now you can see that this client had a peak withdrawal where he had about $6,000 plus, that was when he did his major introduction of new clients to the business. He did a program, and like I said, I'm going to explain the program to us going forward. He had a program, he hosted a program, invited a lot of people, they all joined the business and they started trading. And in that particular program, afterwards, about 2 months later, he withdrew $6,000 plus. And ever since he has been withdrawing, as a matter of fact, he has not even had any program in a while. And this is one of our top clients that has been able to also do, in 2 months, he was able to do $21,000 in 2 years, sorry, $21,000. So when I say without placing a single trade, you can actually earn, this is the reality of it. Yes, it is very, very possible. And imagine at this $21,000 withdrawal that he has done in total, our current exchange rate is the current Bloomberg standard. So I think Bloomberg is about 713, currently 713 naira 89 kobo. And imagine, do 713 naira times 20-something thousand dollars. You are in millions. Yes, it is the sweetest type of one. So imagine, yes, you had a program done 2 months ago and you can just casually go to your CRM and make a withdrawal of $1,000 just passively. Now that's the sweetness that comes with residual type of income. Now, how do you generate referrals? Oh, Princess, you've said a lot about this money. Now, how do I get these people to register under me, or how do I introduce new clients? Now, we have different means to introduce clients, but there's a system that's already been put in place. It's a strategy that actually works, that I have tested myself. Now, the first thing you have to have in mind is what you need to attract. This basically involves evaluating individuals within and outside your network, known and unknown, okay? You have the interest, people that have interest in making money. Oh, Princess, I'm looking for a new business. I have this 1 million naira, 2 million naira I want to put somewhere. I don't know what to do with the money. I have 500,000 naira. How do I expand this money for myself without incurring any loss? Trust me, that is where you have to do the attracting. And then the next thing we have is educating. It's the most important stage of getting them to know the business and what determines final conversion. The more you inform them about the business, the more you tell them, the more information you give to them determines what conversion. Okay, educating a person would traditionally involve exposing them to how the market is worked. Now, sometimes situations might have it that you might not be able to literally give good explanation on what the market does or how the person can benefit from it. So in situations like that, please, if you cannot perfectly do this, invite them to the office. Like I said, we have local presence all over Nigeria. Invite them to the office or share their contact with your account manager. Say, please call this person for me. This person has the potential of funding much and also making so much from the business. Okay, so in such situations, you don't have the time to do it. Forward them to us and then we will get them talking. Okay, another question is, how do you generate referrals? You have conversion. You remember I talked about attract. The next I said was educate. The next is convert. This is the final stage that would entail whether the client is making deposits and is going to go through with training. Remember, I said something. I said only if the client is trading, that's when you are making money. Now, retain is the last thing. It says this entails ensuring the client is actively trading after learning how to trade and is happy. The only reason why you will keep at a business continuously is because you're making profits. If you start a business and you figure you're not making profits, will you continue? No, of course, you will not continue. So the only reason why people will continue trading with us is because they are enjoying the service. And I'm assuring you that RallyTrade gives the best and the most top-notch service when it comes to the business of trading. Now, for those that will liking to do their that want to know how to do their referrals and bringing in more people or see how they can register people, we have different places where you can do it. And I'm going to be taking the online platform first. So for those that were looking at coming to the online space to bring in more people or to introduce more businesses, we have the website. You can use the website, online trading blogs, signal blogs, education blog. Just create one of these blogs. When people come, they read what you have to offer. And even RallyTrade gives free trade hints. Okay, so you can create a website or you can create a blog or you can create a signal blog or education blog and then be putting our trade hints there. Once they come in and they need more information, you get to do what you get to register them. Another means you can do that is through social media. We have the Facebook, we have the Instagram, we have Twitter, we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram, we have Telegram. I'll be showing us going forward what the examples of these adverts could look like. You could do a sponsored ad like the one you saw and you clicked to register. You can do something like that, very simple, and we will contact them immediately. We see them in our system. Or you can also write an ebook and sell it. It makes more money for yourself, and also you get more registration. Now, this is what an Instagram or a WhatsApp strategy example looks like. You can see this is this partner is actually an AUSA partner. Is one of the partners I have, I think in Kaduna also. And then he actually hosted an AUSA Forex class. Okay, so in this class, he teaches those that are northerners that don't know how to speak English, and he teaches them all in AUSA. So you can see that he has a flyer here. Can we all see this? He has a flyer here, and he also charges for his class. So in this class, he charges for you to register. You need to pay 3,600 naira. Okay, but the first 10 will pay 3,000 naira. It's a catch. Now in this situation, he has done what? He has done an advert via WhatsApp, and you can see once you click on the flyer, or once you contact the number, he sends you the entire details. Oh, this is your goals. I'm going to be teaching you this. I'm going to be teaching you that. And from there, these are for people that are very, very passionate about the business of trading and would like to manage their clients themselves. Now, then we have the Instagram sponsored ad. Now, from the Instagram sponsored ad, you can see what you have to just do is click on this. As a person that is scrolling through, based on your interest, Instagram would definitely recommend your adverts to people based on their interest or their frequently viewed. Once they click on it, they register, they come into the system. Remember, there is a link that will be registered, that will be given to you as you become a partner. Once they click on it, they register, come into the system. We will always contact them. That's what partnership is about. Now, that's a sample of a WhatsApp, and this is a sample of what an Instagram looks like. Now, let's go to the offline. It's one of my favorite parts because I like physical communication. I like to see my people. Okay, for the offline affiliate marketing, we have two types. We have the one-on-one and we have mass communication. Now, for the one-on-one, it means that you have somebody that has an interest in starting up a new business, trying to venture into something, and then you recommend the business of trading to the person. Oh, why don't you come and trade with this particular broker, RallyTrade? They have wonderful spread, they have this, they have that, and then you hype up the brand, and then people get to register through you. And then we have the mass. The mass means that you are gathering a number of persons at a particular venue. For you to actually have the mass, it means that you need a venue and you need to do publicity. For RallyTrade, we actually trust the avenue of radio as our means of publicity to reach a larger number of people. So we do a radio advert within a period of time, and after the period, during the radio advert, people actually do a call to action, which is they register for the event, which we then contact them and let them, remind them, send them mails, send them messages just to remind them and prep them for the day of the event. Then you need a venue. The venue will be where they'll be converging in, and then they all meet together, discuss. They will have a trainer, we'll have somebody that will manage the program for you. The marketing team is going to be there with their tools and gifts and materials for the client. So it's a whole thing. Okay, now this particular image was saying it's a partnership image that happened in Ilorin. Now you can see from this that these people, all these people here, what if I tell you that every person seated here is all registered under one person? Only under one person. And then you can see this is the flyer that he created for it. Now, if you're looking at how do I get a larger number of people, you can put us in charge, and then I will give you the breakdown on how to go about it so you can actually maximize it. But if you're looking at, oh, I actually have people somewhere, I have a company, I have a number of workers or staffs that I want you to come and teach them the business of e-trading, then it's a different thing entirely. You can actually have that done. I will definitely make sure that we sit with the send somebody there to come and talk to them, prep them, and get them ready for the business of e-trading. Now, this is what a sample of our hall look like. If you want to look into hosting your own program and inviting us to come and speak, yes, you can actually do that. Like I said, more information will be given to us. I'm just doing a run through. More information will be given to us after the class. I would do a call back for anybody that requests for it. And also, I'll be sending a mail that will give you more detailed example that we can follow up. Now, this is what a standard hall looks like for us. It doesn't have to be this big, but it has to be very conducive. It has to be very central so everybody can reach there easily. And then if you have a seminar hall, usually after the seminar, we need these people to trade. So the next thing we do is we need a training hall. The training hall will be where they'll be converging, which I'll be explaining to us going forward. So they'll be converging at the the training hall where we have the events done big, and every single person that will be joining the business will make sure they trade, because once they trade, they actually have become active. Now, it's a very fantastic business, trust me. For those that are looking to actually do this business, I have you covered. Princess has you covered. So now, with that being said, how to become an IB? Very, very simple. How do you become an IB? First of all, you have to request to become an IB from our client office, which means you are already an existing client. The next thing you have to do is what? Register and refer people. If these people are not trading, remember, you can't earn. So we need these people to actually fund your account and start trading. And then the next thing is what? Manage referrals. Some people decide that, oh, I want to know my people, I want to manage them myself. It is your choice. But for to have the situations being handled more professionally, RallyTrade actually can help you with managing the event you want to run. So first of all, I need you to request to become an IB. And how do you register? It's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.rally.trade/partners. After this class, we would also have you registered by ourselves, but definitely we need you to do this so you can go through the process and read more on it on our website, www.rally.trade/partners. Once you do that, it's going to give you to log in. Once you log in, it takes you to the CRM. This is for those that are already partners. Now, once it takes you to the CRM, you put in your email address, and then you put in the generic password that will be given to you upon registration, and then they'll take you to a page like this. That's where you have to just click partnership. Once you click on partnership, this is it. Once you click on partnership, you would see something that pops up. It will show you something like boost your income with RallyTrade, become an IB, why you should become an IB, and all of it. All you have to do is click on become an IB. Once you click on it, kindly read the partners agreements. Kindly, although I'll still be sending that on your mail, I'll be attaching it to your mail, but please kindly read the partnership agreement and then click on continue. Once you continue, it takes you to a page like this. You'll be seeing this available for withdrawal. Remember, I said that as a partner, you get to monitor everything that happens in your account. Whenever you refer new persons and they join, you can actually check at view all clients. Whenever new people are trading under you, what can you do? You can actually see earned this month. Whenever you see, whenever you're looking for how much you can make withdrawal of from your account, you will see available for withdrawal. If you want to know how many lots have been burned under, have been traded under you, you would see lots traded this month. Now, if you notice something by my right side, I have the IB status as pending. Okay, usually for you to be able to make your withdrawals, that IB status has to change to active. So in the partnership agreement, you get to see what will happen for you to actually change that pending to active. But I'll tell you here verbally first. Now, for you to actually be an active IB, first you need at least 3 people, that are actively trading under you. When I mean actively trading, I mean that not one person should be trading at least 70% of the holistic lot size. So 3 people should be trading under you, at least 3 people, and then you can make your withdrawal of any amount. Now, the first withdrawals you have to also make, remember, minimum requirement for the withdrawal is $100. The minimum requirement for the withdrawals is $100. Now, once you register to become an IB and you've clicked the link, it will give you this option to copy link, because automatically a generic link is created for you. Now, this link is only for you, is unique to your ID code. This is the only way we can know that Mr. Mustafa has brought in so and so number of people. That's the only way we can track it. And you can also track, because this particular page you see here is your office. Now, how to refer clients to RallyTrade. Now, from this particular page, once you click on copy link, you go to a very, very clear Google page. It could be Google, whichever page you want to use. Go to your browser, open a new page, and paste the link that you have copied. Once you paste the link, you press enter. It takes you straight to our website, RallyTrade's website. So the person doesn't even know that, oh, this is you. He doesn't know anything about you. They'll be like, okay, this is an authentic website from a company that actually has different offices. Now, the person clicks on registration, fills the form, and opens account. Once the person opens the account, the person comes into our RallyTrade system, and we can automatically follow up with them. So it's very, very easy. I'll take this last part again so we can, for those that missed something, I'll take this last part again. Now, for you to register, you need to click www.rally.trade/partners. Once you do that, you click on login. It takes you to this particular page. Can you see this page? This is the CRM page. This is the client office page. It takes you to this client office page, and then once it takes you to this place, what you're supposed to click. This view I'm giving you is a desktop view. So from your phone, it might be horizontal. It might be vertical. Sorry. So you click on partners. You click on partners. Once you click on partnership, it will open this for you. You click on become an IB. Okay, and you click on what continue. Make sure you read the partners agreement, although I'll still be forwarding it to you via mail. You read the partners agreement and you click continue, and then you see this dashboard. Now, for you to refer a client, you copy the link that has been generated for you alone. Copy the link. Make sure you don't miss any alphabet. It's very important. Copy the link and then paste on a fresh browser, or forward to the person via WhatsApp, via Instagram, whichever platform they're asking of it. Forward the partnership link to the person will click on it, and it takes them to the RallyTrade website, not the RallyTrade's partner, RallyTrade website. The person fills this form and then clicks open account. By doing that, automatically the person has become a client with us. It is very simple. Now, I'll be dropping my phone number because we're coming to the end of the class. I'll be dropping, I remember I said it's 1 hour class and 1 hour is 1 hour. I keep to time. Now, I'll be dropping this is my phone number. I'm the introducing broker manager. My name is Uber Princess. And I would actually want you to send in your questions. If you have any questions you want to ask, I'll be taking at least for 5 minutes, I'll be taking some questions. But from here, I would want you to actually send me a message on WhatsApp after this class. For those that are interested to do the referrals and you need more guidance system, I would actually help you with that. Like I said, I'll be sending every single person that has joined the email. I'll be sending you an email to show you the breakdown of how we actually operate. Okay, for those that are just joining us, kindly change your username to your email address. This is my email also, princess.uber@rally.trade. Okay, now smart investing. How many millionaires do you know who have become wealthy by investing in savings accounts? Okay, that's my question I'm leaving you with today. How many millionaires do you know that have become wealthy, that have become super rich from what? From jobs, from salary, or by savings in their accounts? I'm not sure there are plenty. If there are any, please let me know. But this type of income I'm trying to introduce us to is something fantastic that has actually helped me to break from a particular level to another financial level in a very, very short period of time. So I'm recommending to you that you also key into this, take this opportunity and build residual income for yourself. So with that being said, we've come to the end of the class, and I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've been a very wonderful audience. I'll be taking the questions that we have for about 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes. I'll be taking any questions you have at the chat box. And so let's go. Oh, I have somebody that responded to the 21,000. Okay, that was you. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions based on the partnership business, you can actually drop your questions now. Do we have copy trading for busy people like us? Well, that would actually be discussed with the your account managers. They'll be giving you more details on our copy trading system. And then for busy people, trust me, you can enjoy this that platform to trade. Okay, is RallyTrade I don't know what prop means. I think proper. Okay, proper firm, or one has to bring people capable of funding. Hello. Sorry, I missed that. Or funding their accounts to trade. Yes. Okay, yes. We're a proper firm where, like I said, we have local offices, and we started our business, and we're about 7 years plus in the business of trading. We're brokers. And yes, you need to bring people that are capable of trading. But even if you have somebody that is skeptical, that is not sure if they will trade or not, don't worry, register them. We will take care of it. $100 is not, sorry? Is $100 not too big as minimum withdrawal? It's just for your first withdrawal. Remember, I showed us so many accounts. Some of them had 80 something dollars, 50 something dollars, 30 something dollars, but the minimum withdrawal, that first withdrawal, is about $100. Okay, free instructional material. Like I said, I'll be sending in your emails, I'll be sending to your emails, I'll be sending the breakdown of this course. I'll also be sending our agreements and all of it, so you can go through it and check it at your time. Okay. Okay, prop firm is a firm which gives traders huge amount of money to trade. First pass the test to ensure. Oh, okay. No, we don't. We're strictly broker. We're strictly a broker. We're an intermediary between the financial market and you. So you use our platform to actually assess the market at very low cost transactional fee. All right, with that being said, fantastic questions, everyone. For those that will still have further questions, you can reach me on WhatsApp. Here is my WhatsApp number. For those that did not have the number copied, this is my WhatsApp number. You can reach me on WhatsApp, send me your questions, and we'll get to answer all of it together. And for those that have joined, have changed their username to their email address, they'll be receiving an email that'll be sent to you today, at least before the end of today, you'll be getting the email, and it will actually be a breakdown of what we do, how we operate, and also how you can maximize it. So thank you so much for being a very wonderful audience. I've been your host so far. My name is Uber Princess. I'm the partnership manager once again, and we're very grateful that you joined us here together. We hope to see you in the rally side, and we hope to see you maximize or create the residual type of income. Thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.